Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A designed run. Jackson keeping it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Jackson, quick pass wide. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Luke tacks on the extra points. And the Ravens take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Pulled in by the rookie out of Texas Tech. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Black 80, black.
1st down. Here's Swift. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Set. Delta, set. Go.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Jackson looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage. But the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
He's got a man left. Still has some space inside the 35. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Working quickly here.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Jackson yet again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on for whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Brought in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Chargers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Ready.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. All the left side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun give to Hampton. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
45-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
380. Baylor Tiger. Delta. Set.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set. Set.
Hampton now up the middle. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 2nd and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have 2 choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Draw play. This is McCaffrey. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
They'll toss it to Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line.
Set. 380. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
45-yard line.
Set. Go, let's go. Go.
Herbert. Hits his running back. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Swift now from the pistol. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. 3rd down here. Need 8 on the play.
Set.
3rd and long for him here. Into the hands of Ganson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
80. Ready.
1st and 10, Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
12. Set.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. It's important.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30.
5-9. Ready?
Back to throw it. He's going to try another deep one here. This is brought in at the 15. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Go.
Now Herbert to throw. On the move, headed right. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Couldn't get it to Arondé Gadsden in the 2nd. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 3rd down, Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. They're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He puts some air under it deep down the left. Caught just shy of the goal line. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Dicker's extra point, he's up and good. And the Chargers make it an 11-point ball game.
Chargers 10.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down, here's Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taking a chance to the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Chargers can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's going deep this time. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Bateman, the motion man left. Jackson now, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Fields this at the 19. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 59, Lion. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Ravens take over. Not an interception by the reigning defensive player of the year. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Second and 10.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Caught near the goal line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his... And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens push their lead to 18.
Chargers 10. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Forced out to his right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Herbert from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. That's about a yard short. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is cut downfield by Allen. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That one hits for 30. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Hey, ram. Ready?
From the red zone on first. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. But we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. But it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Ravens.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. He has this down to the 34. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. And again, it's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck in the run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
From the gun, Jackson. Buying some time right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off Reed Blankenship.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Has it downfield, working the left. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds a seam down the middle. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down throw for Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jackson to the air. The left side is napped by Bateman. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens first down. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now lead by 10. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
Chargers 24. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the tackle saves a touchdown, but they still take over inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
5-9, 5-9. Set. Ready.
To throw, Herbert. Catch is made in close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
59, 59.
Now the Chargers, first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Lion. Let's go, let's go. Go.
Here's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And then is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. Glad McConkey with a touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's defense all over this one. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Going run again with McCaffrey. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. They send a man in motion. Run drawn up here for Lamar. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Back to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
New set of downs for them from the 31. He'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Go.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
They're going to pass it here. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.